Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Carolyn. Today I have another video for you and we're going to be focusing on candle magic. So here I'll be breaking down what candle magic is, how you can do it, and what you want to use it for. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please subscribe. I would love to have you a part of this family. I post multiple videos every single week, including more educational videos like this to help you all on your spiritual journeys. But I also post pick a pile readings, collective readings, and zodiac readings along with unboxing videos of different tarot and oracle decks. So what is candle magic? Candle magic is where you're taking an intention and you're setting it into a candle, and that's acting as the catalyst to make the spell or intention manifest into reality. And so another term you might have heard candle magic be called is an intention candle. So candle magic is a very beginner friendly and easy way to step into doing witchcraft. And the reason for that is because the candle represents all four elements. So you have the flame representing fire, then the oxygen feeding the flame and keeping it going is the air, then for water you have the melted wax, and then the solid wax is going to represent the earth. So to do candle magic, all you really need is a candle and some way to light it. There are other things you can do to enhance your candle and its magical properties, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. So when it comes to candles, you might be asking what type of candle to use. So the most common candle to use is chime candles, but you can also use tea lights, you can use a 7-day candle, you can use any type of candle you have available to you. But basically you want to have a candle that you are okay with letting burn all the way down, because when you're doing candle magic you want to let that flame burn all the way down so it sets your intention out into the universe so it can manifest. I also want to add that if you don't have access to any other types of candles and all you have is birthday candles, you can also use those. It's really about working with whatever candle you have and setting your intention into it. So after you decided what candle you want to use, you also want to consider what color your candle is, because different colors have different magical properties and are associated with different things. White can be used to substitute any color, so if you don't know what color to use, you can always use white. I do have a whole video based on color magic that I'll have linked in the cards above, so you can go ahead and watch that, and that will help you decide what color to use for your candle and the type of magic that you're trying to do. So besides the color of your candle, there are other ways that you can amplify your candle to set your intention. So the first thing that you can do is you can take crystals and put that around your candle to help enhance the energy of whatever your intention is. So let's say you were trying to enhance self-love, you could always use rose quartz. When in doubt, you can always use clear quartz to represent any crystal, the same way you can substitute the color white for anything. You can also carve into the candle using a toothpick or something like that, and basically you can put in different affirmations, you can use different sigils, runes, whatever symbols or words relating to your intention that you want to put into your candle, feel free to do so. And basically as you're carving into your candle, you just want to be focusing on your intention and putting all that into the candle. Another thing you can do is you can anoint your candle with different oils or herbs. Just make sure that you're being careful because herbs can be flammable, so make sure you're always watching your candle and make sure that you are taking precautions where you're not using too much. Just use common sense when it comes to this and just make sure that you're being very cautious because you are working with fire. And so when you're anointing your candle, you want to make sure that you're setting your intentions, but you also want to be careful about how you are putting things into your candle. And so when you're anointing your candle, you want to make sure you're using an upwards motion to represent bringing things into your life. And if you're trying to remove things from your life or banish them, you want to use a downwards motion. And if you're using something like a tea light where you don't have access to the sides to go up or down, clockwise is going to bring things into your life and counterclockwise is going to remove them. So after you picked out your candle, you want to make sure this is a brand new candle. Don't use a candle that's been used. You want this to be a new energy so you can set your intention into it. So after you pick out your candle and you've figured out what color you want to use and you've decided if you're going to use any amplifiers and what they are, you're going to take your candle and you're going to set your intention into it. And so you can do this if you're using the amplifiers, or you can just do this if it's just you and your candle. Basically, you're going to sit with your candle and you're going to connect with it and set your intention into it. You can do this by speaking your intention out loud, or you can do this by just really thinking and meditating on your candle while you hold it. But basically, you want to focus in on what your intention is and putting all that energy of it into the candle. And so when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you don't have a lot of distractions going on around you. So really take time out of your day where you are making sure that there's no one who's going to need you or anything that you're going to have to spend your time doing, so that you can really just focus on this minute or so where you're just focusing your intentions into this candle. And then after you set your intention into the candle, you're going to take your match, your lighter, whatever you want to use, and you're going to light your candle. candle. And you want to make sure that you're doing this in a safe environment so that you're not going to burn your house down. You don't want to cause any major fires here. And so then you're going to light your candle. And as it's lit, you can think about your intention again if you choose to do so, or you can just walk away. Just make sure, again, you're being safe about all this. But as the candle's burning, it's releasing that intention out into the universe. And so this is why you don't really want to have to interrupt your candle and stop it from burning, because then it's almost like you're stopping that intention from getting out into the universe. Another thing you can do while the candle is burning is pay attention to the flame and see how it's flickering, see how it's moving, and that can indicate to you how your intention is being received by the universe. And you can see if there's going to be any issues with it, if it's really difficult for it to be received. Sometimes if there's a lot of sparks, it can show that there is some difficulty with it, versus if it's a calm flame, that means that the universe is receiving that intention very easily. Another thing you can do to read your candle is after it has been burnt out and your intention is into the universe, you can look at the candle wax and you can see if there's any messages in it for you, either on yourself or how this intention was received by the universe. But once your candle is burnt out, then your spell is complete, and then you can move on with your life and wait for whatever it is that you set out into the universe to come true. And so this is a very simple way of doing witchcraft. It's very beginner friendly and almost everyone can do it because it does not require a lot of supplies. And so I really hope that this video helped you understand how you can do candle magic. And so I would love to hear from you in the comments down below if you have done candle magic and how it worked for you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up and share with others who need to hear it. I'm going to have other videos linked in the cards above that you can watch next to help you with your spiritual journeys. And I can't wait to see you all in my next video. I hope you have a good one. Bye!